Hi, Blake with BlvdHome, and this is another episode in our saga of what people do to their machines to ruin them. A lot of people made fun of me if you looked at my other videos. I said, just buy the matching dryer to the washing machine. I've got a lot of flack over that, but you know, it's the truth. I know it, I hear it all the time. So let's get into some things about dryers that people do to ruin them. One, using fabric sheets. I know, wait, that's controversial. Fabric sheets, don't use them. That's just my personal opinion. People are gonna vary on this opinion. That's my personal opinion, because fabric sheets are nothing but problems. I'm telling you, they clog up the lint filter, and you take them apart and you get down inside all the ductwork inside that goes out, you have this nice waxy white stuff that's all over everything inside the machine. Nobody wants that. And nobody wants that as far as repairing it. They work, they do their job, but again, they're not the best thing to use for a dryer. So that's something I do not recommend using for a dryer. If you're gonna use something, I recommend using fabric softener. I'm not a big fan of fabric softener, but of the two, it's the lesser of the two evils. But again, don't use fabric sheets. Number two thing, rubber back things. I know we just covered that with the wash video, but we're gonna cover that with the dryer video too. When you have rubber backed items, such as rugs, when that rug gets hot and that rubber gets hot, what happens when rubber gets hot? Anyone? Anyone? It gets sticky. It does. And when it gets sticky, it starts sticking to the inside of the drum. And when it sticks to certain parts of it, it can very easily get wedged between the seals, between the drum itself and the front or the rear bulkhead. It can get stuck between that. And it can start sticking to different things in there, so it's not really tumbling like it should, and it starts sticking to itself. When you pull it out, you're like, and pulling it back apart because the rubber's gotten too hot. You can say, well, I run on a low setting. Well, if you're on a low setting, you're probably safe, but most people, who has the time to do that? I mean, yeah, turn it on, you throw it in and press start and walk away. Well, they don't check the settings. Well, if you don't check the settings, it gets really hot and it gets really sticky. So I guess it's okay if you do on a low setting, but you have to really pay attention to what you're drying and how you're drying it. And some people don't because they're in a hurry. Like everything in this world is going at breakneck speed, and you know, we don't have time to look at the settings, and I agree with you. Something just to be mindful of, you know, with that, you know, as far as what you're putting in there. Another thing that people do quite often, and they say, well, gosh, I didn't do that. How did that get in there? How did I ruin that? Well, they've got to put their lint filter in when they ran their dryer. And so what happens, that nice little slot that your lint filter goes in, well, then you'll get stuff going down there such as fabric sheets, socks, underwear, things we don't want to talk about. It's really embarrassing for myself, and I can only imagine for the customer because I feel bad for them. Literally the other day, a customer went out to their house and they said, my dryer is making a funny noise. It sounded like the dryer was shaking. It was like going brrrr. It was shaking when it was running. And so I took it apart, and she forgot to put her lint filter back into place. And lo and behold, down inside the blower housing is a pair of underwear. It's embarrassing for the customer, and it's embarrassing for me to have to pull this underwear out from the machine and hand it to the customer and say, this is what caused all your grief. And then on top of that, I have to charge them money. So I have the trifecta there. Always make sure that you put your lint filter back in place, because it will save you so much problems. And clean your lint filter every time, because a lot of people don't clean them every time. They say, oh, this is not drying very well. Or I get there and pull it out and I'm like, oh, your lint filter's dirty. This is probably part of the problem. Are you kidding? I clean that every time. It's like sedimentary, you know, dirt. I'll have a red layer, a gray layer, a green layer, a blue layer, and they clean it out every time. Sure you do. But I can't say that. I say it here, but not here. And I say, well, I would highly recommend that you would take that out and clean it every time. So if you just do these simple things, watch what you're putting in the dryer. Read the temperatures it's supposed to be for the dryer. If it's rubber back, be very careful putting them in there. Always make sure you put your lint filter back in the dryer. Clean your lint filter regularly, every load, clean it, rinse it out with water, probably every once a month, rinse it out with water and soap. Doesn't hurt. Dry it out, put it in the dryer, turn it on for a few minutes, let it dry out. It'll help out. And don't use fabric sheets. And if you've watched one of my other videos, you know, I can't forget about this, one of my favorite ones. Don't be washing or drying a down pillow, because if they break, it's feathers full of fun, and it's deep full of feathers, and it will ruin your dryer or your washing machine. So don't be washing down stuff. If you're gonna do that, do it at the laundromat, because all the laundromat people are watching this. They're probably thinking, I can't believe he's telling them to go to the laundromat. Well, I'm ruining our machines. Well, better their machine than your machine. That's all I can say. I hope this video has been informative and been kind of fun, but these are just some things I've seen over the years that people do intentionally, accidentally, whatever it is. If you want your machines to last, these are things that you shouldn't be doing in the machine. If you have any questions or any comments, or if you have any ideas for any other videos, we would love to hear from you. Please like and subscribe, because we want to see you again real soon, so you get some updated content when we post new stuff, and we'll see you again real soon. Thank you for watching our video today. I hope you've learned something. Make sure you check out our other videos on this series. We broke them down into different categories, and so watch them, have some fun, and please like and subscribe.